Okay, going to the dog park. Got Dad, Mom, Bo, Margot in the back seat. There she is, beautiful. And Phoebe. Margot, where are we going? And then we're gonna go get a puppuccino.
She's
Oh yeah.
blocking me.
Phoebe's had puppuccinos before, but Margot hasn't.
I can't even see.
Because Margot doesn't like drive-thrus. As soon as we pull into a drive-thru, she starts barking loud. But
you can't even hear.
okay, we're back. Mommy had to delete some photos and screenshots and all that good stuff. Phoebe, turn around, baby. That's not your best side. She's wanting. They're so tired because right before we left, they ran away. But we always trick them. We can always get them back really easily by cranking up the truck and driving down the road to wherever they are and saying, do you want to go for a ride? Of course, this time we are actually going for a ride, but usually we just drive back home. And Margot's like, I'm gonna fell for it again.
She still falls for it.
Yep, air day.
Use the right and keep right onto Brennan Road.
We are on our way to the dog park, which is down near South Lumpkin, and it's Saturday night, and it's almost 5 o'clock, so we'll see how this goes.
4:12.
And then after that, we're gonna get puppuccinos.
Actually, it's 4:42.
I'm sorry, it's almost 5 o'clock.
Read my clock wrong.
Bo corrects me every time.
With my brand new watch.
That he got last year. So we'll turn this off until we get to the dog park. Okay, so tell them how fun the dog park was, Bo.
Yeah, so the dog park we were talking about going to was closed.
Closed. Look, it's still daylight. No reason for it to be closed. First of all, I'm surprised Columbus doesn't have more than the one on South Lumpkin Road. I know apartment complexes have them, but like just a public one.
Which is, the nearest one is 25 minutes away. Or 21.
Yeah. But we just need a place. Like, we take these dogs to the park all the time, but they have to stay on a leash. Which is a good thing, because if they weren't on a leash, they would run. Like, that's just them. But we wanted to take them to a dog park because it would be fenced in, and we could let them off the leash, and yet they could just run and not go anywhere. So, looks like we're just going to have to be getting them some treadmills or a membership to Planet Fitness or something. I don't know what we're going to do for that one, though.
Well, I keep saying for Phoebe, we just need to get a squirrel cage.
Yeah.
And like modify the engines of the vehicles. That way we can put her on the squirrel cage and she can power the car or truck as we're going down the road.
But look, there's one of the cell phone towers. Have y'all seen these cell phone towers? I don't know if I can get it in here. That thing right there. They're made to look like trees, and they're all over town. But they're cell phone towers, which is the coolest thing because they're pretty.
That one is very inconspicuous, sitting completely by itself.
No other trees around.
100 feet off the ground becomes
There's a pine
tree.
Margot has gas. They're silent but deadly, but we can tell when she's past one because she'll come up here to the front like this and just kind of leave Bo back there with it. And then a few minutes later, Bo will be like, oh man. So, we're not meeting that lady till 6:30. We got like an hour and a half. And 2 dogs with us.
Yeah.
Can't really go anywhere except downtown. There's a cemetery. It's fenced in.
And
dog catcher today parked in front of Petco. Isn't that creepy? I mean, I guess they have to like buy their dog food somewhere, but that's just weird. Like,
Because
and they
if
have the dogs for adoption out front. So I'm like, please don't. Like, that's not how you catch your dogs.
He gonna make his quota this month.
And the Bo's like, we should call the police on him. And I was like, but last time we called the police, they sent the dog catcher.
trips.
There's Bo trying to get the attention of the camera because we're trying to film the dogs for a minute. He can't stand it. Oh, be careful. She tied you up. Ooh. Baby's got some moves.
She really tripped me there.
Baby, come here, girl. There's the
I
girl.
hope this time I don't.
So hyper.
I hope this time I don't trip. Oh!
That Georgia sunset, or would that be an Alabama sunset? But we're in Georgia. It's still our sun too. What?
Yeah, technically it'd be Alabama because it's over across the river.
Margot gets really concerned when Bo gets out of her, away from her. She gets really concerned about him. He's okay, Mark. They're so cute. Margot, be gentle.
Oh wait, wrong. Jumping off this.
Be gentle, Margot. Or to get a break. Whoa! Okay, they get a little rough sometimes, but it's more Phoebe than Margot. Margot knows that she has to be gentle with Phoebe. Look at that. Whew. That girl right there has gas. I think I mentioned that before, but they're not so silent now. But they are just as deadly. And look at her sticking her nose out the window trying to get fresh air. The rest of us can't do that.
I'm trying all. Like I will break this glass.
Margot, you do not need a puppuccino. Girl, you got some
You don't
issues.
need beans either.
We went to meet the lady to drop off the things that we were selling after we went to the park. And so since we were meeting her close to a highway, we didn't want the dogs to get away. So we stayed in the car and Chris got out and just stood next to the car with the storage bins. And I promise you, the whole time he stood out there, she let about 5 go. And we were just trapped in here. And he's out there breathing all this fresh air, just living life. And me and Bo are like, you feel better, girl?